Hey guys, just slipping out for a little bit here this evening on the Juniata River with Nick White, and going out in the little John boat with the mud skipper motor on again, so hopefully we have some evening action that we can bring to you here in a little while, so fingers crossed. Nick with a Juniata monster here. Yeah, so wow, I mean, words can't describe. So it's been kind of slow here, guys. We've each boated one, and we've each had a few nibbles, but yeah, we expected a better evening than this, so well, that's fishing for you. Pulling hard. We certainly thought this was going to be a better fish, but it seems like they're all out of the same mold here tonight, which is great, seeing those nice healthy young fish. Got to be a big one out there. It's hungry. All right, maybe first decent one of the evening. Nick's doing battle here with a Juniata monster. It's staying down pretty good. I think it's definitely better than anything we've had so far. Oh yeah, nice looking fish. Real nice. Look at that. What a sweetie. Wow. Oh no. Needle nose right there. You need him.
What did you do that, buddy?
It always sucks. Yeah, can't. Well, I'm gonna probably hear my drag. This happened the last time I quit whining and left my bait out. I snagged up, and what do you know? I did it again. Oh, Nick's going after him with the hemos. Man, that's way down in, but he made a good, clean job of getting that hook out.
Yeah, it was barbless too, which is shitty how it wouldn't even come out.
Well,
hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, nice fish. Definitely the nicest one of the evening. All right, get a couple more like that. There's Nick with another one. I'm telling you, all evening long, this is what we've been getting into. I mean, it's really cool to see so many young fish, but you know, every once in a while you want to catch a big one too. Here we go, back to back. He just took that fish off and threw out and just slammed another one. Oh, well, you got to see a little bit of it there, but that's what we've been looking at here, is like 6, 7, 8 inchers, and lots of them. So, anyways, future giants out here growing in the Juniata. I have a better one on right here. Just getting ready to bring this little fishing outing to an end. Caught a lot of fish, a lot of small fish. This is probably the best one of the day, no doubt. Wow, what a dandy. What a dandy. Yep, that's a beauty. What a good looking fish. Man, oh man. That is sweet. Alright.
That was a good one.
That's a good way to end the day.
That was weird. I thought he was a little one.
That is so cool. Never disappoints. Always end up catching something here. So, no matter whether we come out for a whole day or just a few hours. So, gotta love it. Alright guys, so we decided to call it a day. We had a fun couple, 2-3 hours out on the water, and always a pleasure to get out with Nick and go in his little John boat with his mud skipper motor. Always turns a lot of heads, and honestly, we we were launching the same time one of the conservation officers was just leaving, and he thought that was pretty cool and was asking Nick how he liked it and how it did and whatnot. So yeah, you don't see too many of these up here, but anyways, we're going to get loaded up and get headed back to his place, and then from there we're going to be taking off and on vacation this whole week. It's Sunday today, and going to be heading back up to Treasure Lake for the week, and we'll try to keep the cameras on, bring you any more fishing or anything else that we get into. So I'll talk to you the next time. Hey guys, we're out and about in the elk country area of PA today, and we just stopped to visit a place that we haven't been to yet. It's midday, so you're not really gonna see anything. It's usually an early morning or late afternoon, right into dark time for the viewing areas for a lot of places. But this is called Hicks Run Elk Viewing Area, and man, what a nice setup. Got a really nice handicap area and cool blind with all these windows, some benches to sit on, and got a big old massive food plot out here that I'm guessing the deer come down off of the hills, out of the timber, and feed on the grasses and stuff they have planted. I mean, this just looks like just native stuff growing here in the foreground, but back there definitely looks like they may have cultivated and put some something in there, some winter wheat or rye or something. So anyways, we're going to jump back in the vehicle and go scout a couple areas, and then we'll flip a coin and see where we're going to try to be here for this evening. Normally when we're over in this area, the Benezette area, we hit Winslow Hill and all the popular places there, and we've had pretty good luck seeing elk. We usually end up seeing a bear or two while we're over here. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I think we're headed to Dense Run and check that area out, and then decide whether we want to, like I said, find our way back here or what we're going to do for this evening. But hopefully we get to see something and get it on camera for you. So catch you later. Alright guys, we just had a super cool encounter. Just cruising some of these old graveled roads here midday, hoping to catch a glimpse of an elk, and darn if Tina didn't spot one, so we backed up and pulled in the edge of this little pullover by the state game land access trail. We got up and we snuck up the road and got a pretty good look. Hope I got some decent footage on the Tacticam. Turns out there ended up being two there for a short period of time, two monster bulls, and they were kind of clacking their horns together a little bit, just tickling things. And then the one moved off, and the other one worked his way along the back of this little swampy area, eating some leaves and whatnot, and just all around super cool encounter. So anyways, hopefully that's just the beginning of this afternoon or this evening, I should say, and we have some good sightings yet. So super exciting. I'll bring you some more action if it comes our way. Oh my, two giant bulls. Whoa. Two giant bulls hitting their horns together. Wow. Listen to that. I don't know if I'm getting much of this on camera or not through the brush. Hun, do you see them? It's coming across from left to right. Sneak down here just a little bit further, be very quiet. Yep. Wow. Over here. Can't tell whether it's eating leaves off of that brush or raking its antlers. What do you see?
Oh, I think it's eating.
Eating those leaves.
Yeah, holy hell, them big antlers.
Boy, that other one that turned and went back up into the timber was a monster too. Two giant bulls. My gosh, I couldn't believe how we could hear their horns clacking together. I mean, they were just tickling each other. They weren't fighting or nothing. That's incredible. Been driving around on little back roads for about an hour. Okay, he's going up into the timber now. Well, hey, it's not raining right now. We had some rain earlier today, and brought the temperatures way down. I think it's only like 62 degrees now. Overcast, so when it's hot and sunny here in Treasure Lake, a lot of the animals don't come out until almost dark. for first thing in the morning like they do a lot of places, but I'm going to set this camera down and pick up the Tacticam and try to get some footage here this evening of some critters, even ones just right here in our backyard. Got a doe and a fawn standing right there, and a woodchuck. And I know this camera's not doing it justice, so there goes another woodchuck running. So, anyways, gonna switch cameras and see if I can give you a better look at some of these things. And I think we're gonna jump in the truck and go for a little ride, and should be lots of deer out, and maybe we can get a few of the nice bucks that are in here on camera. So, fingers crossed. I don't know if this doe and fawn are gonna come on up here into the mud section or not, but we've been watching them from inside while we were eating dinner, and I was kind of hoping to see more than just these two come out. Sometimes there's half a dozen or more that come out here in this old growed up field, which actually used to be part of a ski slope. So, and there were two woodchucks just right here in the foreground that went running as to hide as the deer come up over the bank. So, anyways, I just had the other camera on, talked a little bit, and showed what these deer look like with that camera versus the Tacticam on A power. So that's what I wanted to show here. So yeah, the Treasure Lake herd. I don't have a care in the world. Just munching on a nice grass. No bucks. Lots of does. Oh, there's a little spike buck. Yeah. Seeing lots of deer, but it's mostly just does and fawns. A couple spikes thrown in there. And a couple really, really small fawns right here. Just seen one trying to nurse. But this is a pretty common thing around here. Deer come out of the woods and wherever they've been laying all day long and feed on the grasses in the evening. Finally, a little bit better buck. Not much. Like a couple does and a little fawn and maybe a 4 or a real small 6-point. I don't know how well this footage is coming out. If you look beyond these deer, way down there in that little valley, you can see 4 or 5 more deer. And then beyond them, going up the other side, I can see at least 3 more. Just was hoping to get one of the bigger bucks on film. Well, you guys, today's Thursday. It's our last full day here at Treasure Lake, and anyways, rain's supposed to set in this afternoon, and looks like it's gonna be pretty heavy for a while. So I thought I'd slip out here midday and try to do a little fishing. Midday usually isn't the best, but you know what? I'm on vacation. No line. So anyway, this by here. This little spot is called Trinidad Beach. and I was just reading this new placard they put up here with some information about Treasure Lake and fish that can be found, and it's a small little beach area here, and they've got it roped in. Yeah, so this is a big old lake with a lot of fingers, and I'd love to get my boat up here, but it's next to impossible to rent a slip at the main marina. I mean, there's like a waiting list, so got my box and pole sitting here on the picnic table, and I don't know what I'm going to try, but I'm going to fish in this channel right here. You can see it's pretty shallow until you get to the far side, so I'm going to try to throw over to the far side and maybe run some deep diving crankbaits or something and see what I can get into. So if I get into anything, I'll try to bring it your way. Alright guys, so no luck so far. I know Tina and I have been here in the evenings with live bait underneath a bobber, and you just can't hardly even keep your hook in the water because of all the perch and smaller bluegills and such. But being an overcast day and a little bit of chop on the water, I just thought, hey, you never know, midday or not, we're going to give it a try. So I've been tossing some crankbaits, and no luck there. I actually been picking up a little bit of grass, so I moved down the bank because it's just absolutely so. You can see the sand extending out, or I think maybe you can on this, extending out into the water pretty far. So down here seems to be a little bit deeper pool, and so what I'm going to try now is I have a Yamato Senko worm, and I'm running it below a casting bobber, probably 3.5, almost 4 feet. And the idea behind that is just because this wind's blowing at an angle right towards me, and there's just no way I can get a cast to get it out there very far, so I'm just using the casting bobber to get it out, and then I'll keep twitching it just like I'd normally work it. So yeah, we'll give it a try. Well guys, I guess I should have left the camera on, because the very next cast I got this nice little smallmouth bass. Gonna go ahead and get him off the hook here. Good looking little fish. Very nice. Alright, see if we can catch some more. Like number 2. What can I say? Those Yamamoto Senko worms. Again, just running it below a weighted bobber. I call them a casting bobber just to get it out here in the channel, and yeah, second bass and really not all that long of a time, so very cool. Usually the midday bite is just terrible, but I had a feeling with it being overcast and a little bit of chop on the water, we might have a little success. So hey, I'm super thrilled about that. So like I say, last full day here at Treasure Lake, and just felt like getting out and wetting a line. I mean, why not? So, all right, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be at this, but head back to the townhouse and see what Tina's up to here. So, but if I catch anything else before I leave, I'll bring it to you. It's an interesting little craft. Some kind of a knee board, like a surfboard, only it's gasoline motor powered. Interesting. Alrighty, well, I didn't end up catching anything else. I think I was only here about an hour, but I did get those two nice little smallmouth bass, or largemouth bass, excuse me. And I was just loading up, and I couldn't help but turn the Tacticam on and get a little bit of footage of this guy that came here and set up this. It looked like a little miniature kayak. I wasn't sure what I was looking at, but when he got in the water, he got on it with his knees, and it has a gasoline engine on it, and you ride it on your knees, leaning forward with the handles and apparently the throttle controls and stuff out in front of you. I don't know how well that footage turned out. It was just kind of a last minute thought as I was putting stuff away, and I seen him getting ready to use it. So anyways, yeah, pretty happy that I caught a couple fish, and just debating whether to run to a couple other spots I know that are accessible. There's a lot of places that are not accessible. Didn't bring the kayaks this year, and because they kind of frustrated about the whole boat situation here. Would love to bring the boat, but it just doesn't seem feasible. It's not the kind of thing that I'd want to put the boat in and out, and any of the public launches that they have like that, not very good situation. They don't have docks or anything like that, and with our boat it's just too big, too heavy, and to fight it like that. So yeah, I'm going to take a quick drive around, see if there's another place I want to wet a line. If not, I'm going to head back and have a little late lunch, and we'll see what the rest of our day is going to hold here on our last full day. So I'll talk to you later.